All right, let's just jump right in. We've all been in that meeting, right? The one that could have been an email, or even worse, the one that had so much potential, but just got completely bogged down. Today, we're going to talk about a really simple, but honestly, game-changing idea that could completely flip how your team works together.
So let me ask you this. Is there one person kind of slowing down your entire team meeting? I mean, really think about it. How many times have you been in a great discussion, the ideas are flowing, and then, screech, it all just stops? Why? Because everything has to funnel through one person, the host. And look, this isn't just a little annoying, it's a real roadblock to actually getting stuff done.
Yeah, you can practically see it, can't you? You've got the host, we'll call her Sarah, and she's frantically juggling everything. She's letting in latecomers, she's trying to grant screen sharing permissions, she's keeping an eye on the chat. And what's everyone else doing? Just sitting there, waiting. And just like that, all that amazing momentum, all that creative energy in the room, poof, it's gone.
And you know what? All that waiting, it's not free. It feels like this small frustration in the moment, but when you actually add it all up, it's a huge hidden cost. It's hitting your productivity, and it's hitting your team's morale. So let's actually look at what the data says about this. 17%. That number is just, wow. It's staggering, really. Based on analytics from thousands and thousands of meetings, when you have one person acting as that gatekeeper, small teams are spending an average of 17% of their meeting time on just logistical stuff. That's a huge chunk of time that's just vanishing into thin air.
Okay, so what does 17% actually feel like? Let's put it this way. In a typical one-hour meeting, you're losing almost 10 minutes. 10 full minutes! Think about what your team could be doing with that time. You could be solving a tough problem, brainstorming a breakthrough idea, making a key decision. But nope. Instead, that time is just gone. Wasted on digital housekeeping.
And this quote right here, it really gets to the heart of the human side of this problem. It's not that people don't want to jump in and contribute. They're ready. They're eager. But the very way the meeting is set up is keeping them on the sidelines. And that friction, it doesn't just waste time, it actively discourages people from even trying to participate.
Okay, so if the problem is a bottleneck, what's the solution? Well, it's pretty simple actually. You get rid of the bottleneck completely. And this brings us to the core idea we're talking about today, what's being called the equal permissions fix.
So what is equal permissions? It's a total shift in how you run a meeting. Instead of this top-down hierarchy with a host calling all the shots, everyone gets the keys. Everybody. You want to share your screen? Go for it. You need to use the whiteboard? It's right there. A colleague is waiting to get in? You can let them in. No asking for permission, no waiting. It's all about empowering everyone to just act.
And this chart just lays out the difference so perfectly. On one side, the old way. You have to ask for permission. On the other, the new way. You just act on demand. You go from the slow, sequential, one-at-a-time sharing to true, simultaneous collaboration. And the result? You completely replace those frustrating bottlenecks with a conversation that feels natural and just flows.
Let's make this super real for a second. Imagine a product design team in a meeting. In the old way, the lead designer shares their screen and everyone else just waits for their turn to talk. But with equal permissions, the engineer can instantly pull up some performance data. The marketer can throw up a slide with a customer quote, and the designer can riff off of both of them, all happening in real time. The ideas just build on each other seamlessly, without any of those awkward pauses.
Okay, so this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But does it actually work in the real world? Well, the answer is yes, and there is some seriously compelling data to back it all up. So let's take a look at the numbers.
And the results are, well, they're pretty mind-blowing. Teams using this model got through their agendas 24% faster. Participation, and we're talking about active stuff, like sharing your screen or using the chat, jumped by 31%. And maybe this is the most important one. Team members said they were 36% more satisfied with their meetings. They felt more heard, more valued, and more invested.
This case study with a 5-person creative team is just fantastic. Just look at the difference here. They went from taking almost an hour, 54 minutes, to finalize a concept, all the way down to just 32 minutes. And get this, look at the screen shares. Instead of one host sharing, you had 4 different team members sharing their screens in the first 10 minutes. That is what real dynamic collaboration looks like.
And you know what? The benefits don't just stop when the meeting ends. These teams saw a 22% drop in the need for all those follow-up meetings and emails. And why is that? It's simple. When the collaboration is that fluid and that clear in the meeting,
Decisions get made, and everyone understands the action items right then and there. No need for clarification later.
You know, this is about so much more than just making meetings faster. When you adopt a model like this, you can actually reshape your entire team's culture. We're talking about a shift towards more trust, more ownership, and just a healthier way of working together.
Really, at the heart of this is a change in roles. Leaders stop being these tech gatekeepers and start being true facilitators, guiding the conversation, not managing the permissions. This builds an incredible amount of trust, and it encourages this feeling of shared ownership. And it can even empower those quieter members of the team to finally speak up, turning what used to be a monologue into a genuine team effort.
And here's how it all connects, like a chain reaction. It starts with faster meetings. That new speed and freedom then leads to more creative, innovative solutions. Those better solutions result in much clearer action items for everyone. And what do clearer action items lead to? Projects getting finished sooner. It's a direct line. Better meetings lead to better business outcomes. Period.
And don't think this is just for one specific type of team. This approach works everywhere. You got sales teams trying to align on a big pitch? Perfect. Engineering squads trying to troubleshoot a bug together in real time? Absolutely. Marketing pods co-creating a new campaign? You bet. They all benefit when you just get rid of the friction to collaborate.
So, we'll leave you with this one question to think about. Take a hard look at your own meetings. Are they built for control, or are they built for collaboration? Is the structure designed to let one person hold the reins, or is it truly designed to unlock the amazing collective brainpower of your entire team? Because honestly, the answer to that question could change everything.